Why doesn't Europe build skyscrapers? When people imagine the world's most advanced cities, they usually picture shiny glass towers, steel frames, and skylines that stretch endlessly upward. But then you look at Europe, one of the wealthiest, most urbanized regions on Earth, and something feels different. The cities are dense, the economies are strong, the streets are full, yet the skylines stay low. So why doesn't Europe build skyscrapers, at least not on the same scale as other continents? The answer is deeper than money and much deeper than technology. Let's start with age. Many European cities are not hundreds, but thousands of years old. Before modern construction existed, these cities had already developed street grids, centers, and identities. By the time steel frames and elevators arrived, Europe's cities weren't blank pages. They were already finished books. Building tall would have required tearing out chapters, entire neighborhoods, and replacing them with something completely new. And for Europe, that cost was simply too high. Next, we need to talk about culture. Skyscrapers are not just practical structures, they are statements. Around the world, height often symbolizes power, ambition, and dominance. But after centuries of monarchies, empires, revolutions, and 2 devastating world wars, European cities became cautious of architecture that feels overwhelming. Instead of asking, how tall can we build? The question became, how well can people live here? Cities were designed to be walked, experienced at street level, not admired only from afar. Then, there's planning. And this is where Europe truly differs. European urban planning focuses on protection first, growth second. Historic skylines, landmark views, and architectural harmony are legally protected. In many cities, even a modern building that disrupts a historic sightline can be rejected outright. Height limits are enforced not to stop progress, but to prevent regret. As a result, when tall buildings are approved, they're carefully placed, often far from historic cores, and designed to visually minimize their impact. But here's a common misunderstanding. Europe is not anti-density. In fact, European cities are some of the most efficiently dense in the world. Instead of extreme vertical towers, they rely on mid-rise buildings, compact neighborhoods, and excellent public transport. Apartments above shops, homes near workplaces, cities built around daily life. This approach allows millions to live close together without sacrificing sunlight, walkability, or social connection. Economic structure plays a role too. Unlike regions where economic power concentrates in a single megacity, Europe spreads growth across many urban centers. Finance, industry, culture, and government are divided among multiple cities. This reduces land pressure, lowers competition for space, and removes the urgency to build ever taller. Growth happens, just without vertical panic. Now, is Europe changing? Yes, slowly and selectively. Globalization, housing demand, and urban migration are pushing some cities to reconsider height. But modern European skyscrapers face higher expectations. They must justify themselves through sustainability, urban integration, and long-term public benefit. Height alone is no longer enough. So in the end, Europe didn't fail to build skyscrapers. It chose a different definition of progress. While much of the world chased skyline records, Europe focused on preserving memory, identity, and livability. And that's why European cities don't just look historic, they feel human.